don't call me to ask me a question privately. Ask question here. If in case you do not get the question answer, you can ask me privately. So join me to welcome our host tonight, Mr. Lucky Matthew, who have been a tech person for many years. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Please show some reactions for able leader, Dr. Comrade Ejo Umukoro is a renowned networker, someone who has been in the business of networking over the years. And he's made a lot of money, and a lot of people have been made rich as well through his effort. And network marketing is simply a system that actually helps organizations to strive. Even in real estate today, we have network marketing. In every venture, if you want to succeed now, so let's begin. Just give me a moment. Let me share the screen once again. Please confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, please indicate on the chat. All right, thank you very much, Akinde. All right, tonight we're going to be looking at some practical steps to check companies before we enter the presentation. We're going to use this company as a case study. A lot of people, I discovered over the years that so many people has lost trust when it comes to online businesses due to the information they've been hearing or their experiences in the past. Some of us have never lost money regarding participating online, but we've heard of seeing our friends, family members, or colleagues lose money patronizing some online projects. That is because they don't know how to actually go about it. They just hear from their friend or saw it online or YouTube or Facebook, and they decided to patronize that platform, not knowing that there are procedures, just like in every business. You can't just wake up today and say, I want to be a mechanic. You can't just wake up tomorrow and say, hey, I want to go into spare parts business without having to go through the process, okay? So in the same way, in the network marketing, or not even network marketing now, patronizing online business, there are still procedures you need to go through. You need to go do some due diligence, okay? Find out about the company, and that is what I'm going to walk you through its process once again, like I did yesterday, but today we're going to go through a different dimension than what I did yesterday, what we did yesterday. So let's move on. I'm going to share a screen right now. I'm going to share with all the screen, and from there we'll take it up. Yeah, the screen has changed. Please indicate if you can still see the screen. You can still see the screen. Can you see a browser? Indicate if you're still seeing the browser. It's going to be a practical section today. Can you see the browser? Thank you very much, guys.
Yes.
All right, so this is browser known as Trust Racer. It's one of the platforms that you can actually use to track platforms online and know if they're actually safe or not, right? The other day, we went to a platform called Whois. Whois is a place where you check out when a domain is registered. And they're also a domain company that is a hosting company. They have that feature that allows you. And we went through the process and we saw exactly when the company was registered. And I'm going to show us now, and then we would take it up from there. I will tell you why we have to go through this route. And then you will know that most of the experiences you'll be having, negative experience that as regards to these platforms, online businesses, is because they're not following right route or procedure, right? Let's go on. Now I placed the domain on the top tab. There's a space there where you have to enter a website to analyze it. Okay, so let's look at the most important thing here amongst all of this is what is the domain blacklisted? Is it blacklisted? Not blacklisted. Is it clean from malware, viruses, or any spyware that detects your data and all that? No. Okay? No threat detected. Another very, very, very important thing that you have to watch out for is what? The domain registration date. The website is known as a domain. When was it registered? On the 7th of June. Today is 20th, right? It simply means that the company registered this domain and then worked on it, and then perhaps they've been working because the website is so robust. They've been working offline, and then when they got ready, they got the domain and uploaded the contents, and then it started business. All right, so 7th of June, today is 20th, simply means that it's just a few days away. So this platform is flagging it because it's less than a year, as you can see. That is why they said it's 13 days old, less than a year. So they believe if a website is not up to 1 year, then this analysis should not come. All right? Well, let's check another website, which is called sitechecker.com, or sorry, .pro. Sitechecker.pro. I'm going to also place it there. Pay Holdings.com. We click on check. Let's see the status. It's processing, gathering all the data for the entire internet. Now, pay attention here. Website safety status. The website is not blacklisted and looks safe to use. The domain date also was stated here, 13 days old. And this is what I always watch out for. If an online business as this, and someone comes to me with an opportunity to join the business, and I ask for the domain name, and you give me the domain name, and I discover that the domain has been existing for the past 3 months, 6 months, I'll be more skeptical. You know why? Because perhaps the people, we don't know their intention, and maybe they had planned to leave the business after 3 months or 6 months, but most of the times it's 6 months to 1 year. So if your domain is already 3 years, your business is already 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, I'll be more skeptical, right? Because that may just be when you have planned to leave. So what is the idea and what is the plan? What is the strategy to actually approach businesses that are quite new? First of all, that is my very catch. That is the reason why I choose to run with the company. When I saw it, I verified it. I discovered that, oh, okay, they registered this date and their domain is going to expire in the next 2 years, which means they plan to run the business for the next 2 years before they decide to renew it or not. So, and I looked at where they were registered: Toronto. Okay, the domain was hosted in Toronto, Canada. Again, I looked at their products. How much am I getting on daily or weekly basis? Would that allow me to break even within a short period of time? If yes, good. If not, I'll be more careful, right? So let's go back to the presentation. Now, we're going to talk about this again. Just pay attention to the number of days, how long it's been existing. The two platforms told us the same thing. 13 days old. 13 days old. It simply means they are currently starting up. So it's to our own advantage. Now, one of the reasons why people lose money a lot in crypto businesses, in Forex businesses, or online investment platforms is because they start up the business, like Comrade said, they usually start up the businesses, approaching those businesses with a physical businessman's mindset. They want to test the waters. First, let me try with $50, let me try with $100, and let's see how it goes. And then boom, by the time they begin to earn their money, they'll be calculating. So if I had put in XYZ, I would have gotten XYZ. Maybe a month or 2 or 3 months later, when they have broken even, that is when they want to now come in big. So these guys, that is the people who are setting up platforms, investment platform, they have different categories of people, depending on who is behind it. That person might say, okay, I have a bad intention, but I'm going to make it look as if it's good. By the end of the day, they will leave the market because they know that they have played on your intelligence as a physical person who is thinking like a physical business person. I want to start a little bit and then observe it. Later on, I come in big. So that time you're coming in big, that is when they will get enough money from many people like you who are physical business thinkers, right? And then they will decide to leave the market. That is if they have bad intention. So to approach a business like this, you have to start from the beginning, decide, if I perish, I perish. But you must do so with risk management in mind. Like I said in my previous meeting, don't go borrow money from the bank, not even in real estate investment. No, don't go borrow money from the bank. Don't borrow money from people. Don't borrow money from any place that will put you under pressure. Make do with what you have, right? Any online business, make do with what you have. That way you will not be pressured. Number 2 is put in something tangible so that you'll be able to pull out your capital the moment you break even. Now, this business, I'm going to switch over now to slide. For my calculation, for my own project, for my own, investment, I have seen that most of the packages I have involved myself in this platform right now, and I'm going to show you practically, it's going to take about 6 weeks for me to actually break even and even have extra. So, for example, I bought a package of 1,100, and that would give me, like, let's do the calculation, right? Forget about the introduction of the company and all that. We may come back here later, but the key side is your safe. How do I navigate through this platform and platforms alike safely without getting my hands burnt? I have paid a lot of school fees to know how these people operate. By school fees, I mean I have lost a lot of money in the past to know how these people operate. So to the extent that now I can now sniff them from afar. The moment I see the site and see how they work, I say, no, this one, they won't go far. And behold, you see them crumbling in the next 2 months or 3 because they have been there. They've already gathered enough money. I mean, the ones that have bad intentions. And then the ones that are actually making you believe that you can double your money within 24 hours. In 1 week, you have doubled your money. In 1 month, you have doubled your money. Or in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you have doubled your money. There's a friend who said he was withdrawing some money to put in a platform that he's going to double his money in 3 days. I said, guy, have you stopped to think of what is that gain? How much are they making that they're going to double your own money in 3 days? Are you going to put in thousands of dollars? So let's quickly go into the website now again, and then we'll come back here. We're going to visit the website, the platform, this Pay Holdings. Let's do some tabulation with what I have there, and then we'll come back here and finish with the presentation, and then it will be Q&A section time then. So let's go back. I just want you to be well informed and well equipped as you follow through these platforms. Okay, so I'm taking you now to Pay Holdings. For those of us who attended the meeting yesterday, this is my own personal account. My name up left, right, as you can see. And I'm currently on the AI tax job section. To navigate here, you can go from the home screen dashboard, click on Earn and Trade, and Trade. Click on AI job or crypto bot. So AI job tax brings me here, right? It's what brought me here. And if you look at the right-hand side, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Oh, it looks like it's too big. Let me return it back. If you look at the right-hand side, you will see some of my already purchased AI jobs and also my AI bot packages, all right? The first one I purchased was 1,100. 1,100 package PP Alpha AI job tax is actually programmed to give me $45 per tax per day. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before in previous trainings. This opportunity is open between Mondays and Fridays. There are no jobs available on Saturdays and Sundays, right? So for the AI aspect of it, like today is Saturday, we won't be able to do some transactions here, but we can only see the amounts, see the packages and everything. So if you follow through the process, you will not get credited. You will not get credited. So you only get credited on Mondays till Friday. Saturdays and Sundays are off it. So you have a rest, just like, because this platform is serving some companies. Okay, so they have staffs, and I believe Saturdays and Sundays are off it. But the crypto aspect of it works continuously, right? For this aspect of it, the AI job is Mondays to Fridays. Now, normally, with all the packages I have, is it three? Yeah, 1, 2, 3 packages that I have under AI job tax, put together, if you look at 45 plus 22.5, that is 550 package, then 220 package is what is going to be giving me $75 per tax completed. So when you buy multiple packages, it's actually merged into one. Okay, so it simply means when you answer that tax or answer that question, you get credited this amount. So it's estimated. So which means this is actually more like fixed. You can easily see it, right? So now if I want to put all of them together, we can calculate it together, but I want us to take the 1,100 package as an example, as a case study, and let's do the tabulation and see when someone who bought 1,001 will be able to break even. So with that, I'm going to go over to right now to Google Calculator. I still believe you can see if my 1,001 package is giving me $45 per tax per day, one tax per day. And I have 5 days in a week to work. So multiply by 5, 225. How many weeks do we have in a month? How many weeks do we have in a month? I would say 4 weeks, right? Mostly 900. So let's add extra 1 week. That is plus 220, right? Plus 220. Extra 1 week. I got it wrong. So hold on. Start again, 45 times 4. Sorry, times 5 days in a week. Am I correct? Just hold on. Times 5 days in a week. It gives me this. 225, yeah. Multiplied by 4 weeks in a month, 900, correct? Now plus 225 again, extra 1 week, it gives us 1,125. So actually in 5 weeks, you've broken even. So we just estimated it 6 weeks, but in 5 weeks, you have broken even. Now you will continue to earn about 200 to 300% extra, apart from this one, before that your node expires. So it does expire. And I don't want to just assume, I want to practicalize it. I want it 2 weeks, 1 month, and 1 week to come into play, into reality, and I'll take out the capital, and then we'll see it in real life. We're going to be doing these meetings continuously, practical demonstration, right? So in 5 weeks, we have broken even. So if you add extra plus 225, that is 6 weeks, 1,350 that I earlier mentioned. So you see, it's a mind-blowing opportunity, especially this AI tax job area, right? It's a mind-blowing opportunity that every one of us should be part of. That you've seen it that in 5 weeks you've broken even. In the next 1 week, you have gotten extra 250 or thereabout. So you continue earning until your module depends on when you purchased it, except like mine, I purchased everything in almost two days interval, right? The 3 packages that I have, 2 days interval. Okay, so that's exactly how it works. So every time you answer a tax, you are paid 45 if you're going for 1,001. And it takes you about 5 weeks to break even. So what I was telling you earlier is what you need to do is make sure you broke even, take out your capital, continue earning, reinvest your profit until you are pretty much satisfied with the system. It's okay. I think I can trust them enough, maybe a month or 2 or 3, depends on you. And you choose to put whatever extra money you want to put. All right. They have different packages. As you can see, if you go down, they have different packages ranging from $11 to as high as you have $11.38.5, 110, 220. They have 550, 1,100, 2,200, 5,500, 11,000, 55,000, 110,000, 220,000, up to $550,000. Now look at the 550. That is someone will be earning about $30,000 per tax per day, daily dividend. Amazing, right? Tell yourself, I will never be poor again. I will never be poor again. Imagine you put in this amount and in a few weeks, 5 weeks, you're out with your capital and you have that money. That's an amazing project. And that is why I must advise people, play by the rules. Don't be too greedy. Don't go put your last hope. Don't go and empty your account to put in a system. The system can pay you up to that. Engage. If you need more money to put in a system, engage in the networking. And with that, I want to move over to the networking aspect to show you that you can actually make a lot of money um, direct bonus is you're actually getting, if someone buys a product under you, you're actually getting how much? 25%. Indirect bonus is 5%. As first, second generation, third generation, 2%, 3%. If you are someone who wants to take this as a business, you can actually make mega income for yourself. Good news is that you can actually engage in this business if you don't even have a dime. Just register your account, maybe go through the KYC or whatever, but I don't think the KYC is needed with this. Go to register your account and begin to invite quality people, let them go through the meetings, go through the trainings, and then buy products, and you'll be earning 25%. Imagine someone who buys a product of, say, let's say 5,500 package, right, times 0.25. You are getting $1,750 just by introducing that person to the system. So it's an amazing product, but tread with caution, especially when bringing your own cash. All right. I have tutored and mentored a lot of people in cryptocurrency training and trading, and I have come to realize that many people, they allow greed to overshadow their sense of reasoning. And sometimes everything, before you put in your money, before the profit start coming in, you agree to every terms and condition, everything the people like us are telling you. And at the end of the day, greed will play in. And you want to empty your account, you want to put in all, you want to do this. If you want more money, get to the street, talk to people. This is your tongue, God gave it to you, right? The Bible says that death and life lies in the power of your tongue. You can use this your tongue to kill yourself, to undo yourself, but you can still use this your tongue to create millions using an innovative platforms like this. Most of us, we are surviving today, we are living today off network marketing system, multi-level marketing system, MLM systems. But someone like me, I want to make sure that if I'm introducing a business like this to someone, the person should be able to know that I have done a bit of research on their behalf, right? That is not to say that the company is 100% trustworthy because it just got started. To be careful, you have to play by the rules. In order to actually make money from any system, you have to play by the rules governing that kind of categories of products or platforms. Don't be too greedy. I know everybody needs money. Everybody wants to be like Elon Musk, right? But when you see an opportunity like this, be careful for the first time. In the beginning stage like this, be careful putting money, coming majorly, coming big within your capacity. Don't go borrow money, and then pull out your capital and roll over. Then observe it. Not starting testing the waters. At the end of the day, you'll be, when you want to now bring in your money, God forbid, that is when they will now say, oh, these people have started coming in with huge amount, let's leave. To me, that's even stupidity, because if they have good intention, when people start coming in with good money, it's a good opportunity for them. It's to their own advantage. But unfortunately, most of those people who are floating these businesses may be hungry. So guys, yes, the business is good. Everything I see is good. The technology is top notch, especially the voice prompt and the everything, the payout system and everything. It makes a lot of sense. But I don't want to be blinded by those. I also want to play by the rules. The same greed that's making people lose a lot of money in Forex trading and crypto futures trading, the same greed. We all have it. You have it. No matter who you are on this call, you have it. So you have to work on it on platforms like this. That is my candid advice for everybody. so that tomorrow, thank God is on record, and you will not say these people or this man did not advise me. That is how it works. I want you to succeed. I want to succeed, right? So that is how that works. Let's look at the crypto side. I have a little investment on the crypto side, which I purchased yesterday during our call, right? So I have two investments running. Today, one has given me $1.6. Another one has given me $1 per day. So this crypto side is in a range because, and that is one of the reasons why I love them also. You see the age, the contract period, 29 days. This is the smallest one, $110. This is 220. This is 90 days. So this contract terminates in 30 days. Whatever I get between 1% per day and above, my contract, my money will come out, I will take it and probably decide to buy more or roll over my profit. The profit, if it's actually going by this 110, for example, if it's $1 per day, that is about 30% of my capital, and I'm getting my capital back. Which investment platform right now or bank can give you this? Anyone that goes beyond this is a hit and run program. So you have to be very careful, be mindful of where you put your money, right? So they have their packages in range, as you can see. I mean, their profits in range, because every professional trader who sees this will know that this is perfectly arranged. Because you can't tell me that you want to fix the income on this one, because cryptocurrency is highly unpredictable. Some days you win, some days you gain more, some days you gain less, some days you wipe your account. So, but the approach they are using here is called arbitrage trading. Arbitrage trading. Now, they use AI to do it, and that's why they refer to it as quantitative trading. The system scans the entire market, and it scans the entire market, and then it detects price differences between the exchanges. Let's assume the system is looking at, the AI is looking at Ethereum, for example. It opens Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, OKX, and maybe Mexi Exchange, and it goes through the platform like that. The moment they see price difference, they buy from the cheaper side and sell at the automatically at the higher price side, capping and capturing in the profit. So that is how they make money here. Why this side has to do with crowdsourcing. Now, most of us, like I said in our previous meeting, AI is taking over everywhere right now. But did you know that these AIs are the data and information they are dishing out each time you go to ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Grok or whatever to search for information? Those details are dishing out to you, and you'll be like, wow, wow, wow. Those data are actually populated on those platforms by humans like you and I, experts in various fields, professionals in various fields. They pay them remotely to do those jobs, right? Now, with this, unfortunately, before I say that, unfortunately, most of those opportunities are not available to us in this part of the divide. They're not available in Africa. So this AI has come to bridge the gap. So with the crowdsourcing, right, system, what the system does is bridging the gap. They get the contracts, the AI job contract from other companies, AI startup companies and all that. And at the end of the day, they present it to you in a very simplified form, helping you to answer those tasks or to solve those problems using the artificial intelligence system. And all you need to do is to now click Start AI Job Task. The system will process it within a few minutes. It's on our yesterday's video. We did it live, right? Yesterday was Friday. Now, and then once you do that, the next button you need to click is Submit. The moment you submit your job, you get paid. Now, if I submit today, I will be paid. If I submit by tomorrow now, on Monday, I'll be paid 75.5. That is because this 45 plus 22.5 plus $8 is 75.5. I get that every Monday to Friday. So if you are someone who is very busy, you can get an employee to help you monitor it and do the job for you Monday to Friday, and you pay from your profit, right? Like most shop owners in Africa don't even make up to this amount. So you can get someone to help you out if you're busy, because if you miss clicking or logging on to this website for that day, that your money will be forfeited. That is how it's designed. It doesn't spill over into the next day. So that's it, guys. I want to stop here. I know most of us have seen this before, the presentation. I don't want to go take us through this today. So I wanted it to be mainly practicals, okay? I naturally, I don't really care too much about introductions about the company and all that is behind, what is behind it. How authentic are they? Are they paying? How long do they want to stay? But just for the records, this is the CEO. Very soon, he's going to meet with every leader, and of course, most of the top leaders in the world. We're going to have the video recorded also. Most of us will finally watch it, right? So we are planning, currently, him and his team are on tour right now, business meetings to expand to Asia and India region. So very soon we'll meet him, right? So that's all about it. I have practically explained most of the income. I've talked about this, the quantitative trading with AI, that is the arbitrage. And I talked about this, right? Sorry, AI-driven crowdsourcing. So let me just give you, just for you to take home before you start asking questions. AI-driven crowdsourcing uses a massive distributed network of human workers, which is known as a crowd, to collect, label, clean, and validate data to train machine learning models or models using AI algorithms to efficiently assign, manage, filter, and optimize tasks being completed by the large group of humans. Putting it simple, all AI does all the daily jobs, while your task is just to what? Help submit the AI completed jobs to our partners using your IP address. As you can see. So when you submit, their partner sees that job as being completed by you because they are seeing your IP address. They know where you're accessing that platform from. So to them, you are an African, a Kenyan, a Ghanaian, a Nigerian, a Cameroonian, accessing the platform and solving their problem to them, only for them. So at the end of the day, they will credit you instantly. All right? So those estimated figure that you saw on my dashboard is what you will get the moment you submit that tax. So, question time. Question time.
Mr. Matthew, thank you very much for this opportunity of enlightening us. Earlier today, you placed a call when you share, I think should be a testimony I will want you to rely on, that you send a link to someone in the US, and the person, as you were talking, according to you, if I could remember, the person asked you, when will I get my capital back, in which, what is the circle? I think you told him it's 6 weeks, and he said, no, this is a scam, I'm not interested. But later you went to the company and checked, and you now see that the company says this is duly registered. Can you please throw light more on that so that some of our leaders may understand that part, please?
Yes, I actually, just this evening though, before the meeting, few minutes or less than an hour before the meeting, about an hour or thereabout. So it's actually a friend whom we do kind of business together, a lady though. So I just spoke to her. Something in me asked me to speak to her. So I spoke to her about the business, and she was like, she wants to see the link. She insisted. I gave her the link. And then she asked me, how long will it take her to break even? I said, it's about 6 weeks. She said, oh, she's skeptical. She doesn't want to. She's been into so many programs and she has lost money. She's skeptical. 6 weeks is too far. It's too far. To me, in my mind, I was like, these people, that is why they lose money. You are looking for a platform that will double your money maybe in a week or in 2 days. It's not possible. No investment on this planet Earth can double your money. Anyone who promises you that, not even Forex, double your money consistently, it's not possible. Just know that that person is planning something. So, but I told her, I said it's 6 weeks from my own calculation. I didn't even take my time to calculate it very well. I just estimated it as 6 weeks. So while I had given her that thing, she was talking to me, and then it's like she threw it on a platform, just like we did today. She's like, okay, I have seen it. It's like they have other projects. They have other projects. They've been existing for a while. She was just telling me, I was listening. She's telling me about a business. It looks like they have other project before they floated this. That is the Pay Holdings. So you too can go online and check it. Throw it on Google, and whatever you find there is the reality. The organization might find this because I just wanted to dwell on this new project. That is where my interest lies. So, but they had other projects they've done before, which has nothing to do with investment. So she said, okay, I think they are good because she sent a screenshot of the scan result of the platform or app she threw that website on. And she said, I think she will come on board with what she has seen so far. To me, it's not about how fast my profit comes. No, because even if they give you that money, there is higher probability of you wanting to put it back because like I said earlier, every average man has so much greed. So you want to put that money back and even put more. So at the end of the day, you will still lose that money they are giving you now and more. So it's better you patronize a platform whose payment makes sense and logical. So that is testimony you asked for. Over to you, Comrade. Question time, though.
Every question, please.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much for the training. The first question that I want to ask is that, are we going to be using the same platform for both AI and the crypto?
Yes, 2 of them.
That's the first question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that's the first question. The second one, I want to talk about the withdrawal. Or do you have to break even before you can withdraw, or you can withdraw anytime you have your money, or you have to break even before you can make any start withdrawing? That's the second one. The third question, I want to ask it together. I'm sorry. The third one, how is the charge? How does the charge look like if you withdraw? Oh, they charge 1%, or 0.5%, or free withdraw, or whatever.
Yeah,
that's the third one.
Just hold on, let me go back there. I want to answer you practically. Let's look at the withdrawal interface together. All right. I have not run. I must be frank with you. And I plan to do so by this week we're entering, right? And we'll all see the record. Now I have this, but this is not all the money I have made. I have not actually made up to this. This program started a few days ago, and I did my first purchase about 2 days ago. And yesterday, I first earned $65, and yesterday I earned $75 from the AI tax after purchasing this one, and this one. As you can see from from these two, these are the smallest packages I've bought. These are the robot side, the bot side, right? $100, $100. I still have, I deposited 2,500, and this is the balance, including the profit I've made, right? Including the profit I've made. So if you want to click on, if you want to withdraw, for example, for what I've seen so far.
Let's take you to secure withdrawal method.
Okay, this is a prompt. For what I've seen so far, there are actually no withdrawal charges, right? If you withdraw, because it's TRC20. If you understand, it's TRC20 network. So I believe if there are going to be any withdrawal fee at all, it might just be $1 or maximum 5, because TRC20 charges about $1 on most exchanges, most platforms, right? That's what I know. What I know. Now, let's go back to the packages. Let's go back to the packages. There's something you asked again. That's to your second question. Is there minimum, or do we have to leave our money there all through? No, you don't have to leave your money there all through. However, there are limits. Each package, minimum cash out for the smallest package is 1.6. Minimum cash out for this one, the second one, that's 38 point something, 38.5 is 6.67. Minimum cash out for, which one is this? 110 is $17. Minimum cash out for 36, for 220 is $36. Minimum cash, as you can see, bigger packages, the minimum cash out increases. Minimum cash out increases. Like this one is 1,001. Minimum cash out is this. And so far, I would say 2 days, I have made up to this 75 plus 65. Please, someone help me calculate. 75 plus $65 I have made for 1,001. For my packages. The first one was 65. The second one I paid at before us all yesterday was 75. So if I wanted to withdraw it, I don't know, please someone do the tabulation for me. But right now I can decide to pay out. I will be able to pay out because I have more than that on my balance. But let's assume you used up all your money to purchase, because I plan to buy some more crypto packages with this balance. Now, let's assume you spent all your money buying the packages. The minimum withdrawals are what you're seeing here based on the package you purchase, right? As you can see, this is 1,001, this 2,002 is $300 something. So once you reach that amount, that threshold, you can pay it out. This is 5,005, is $650 pay out. That is how they designed it. So now, with just what you asked now, let me just quickly buy one of the packages. I still have 470. So let me quickly buy under crypto, right? Let me buy 220 again so that you know how it works. So when I'm going to do my first withdrawal, I'm going to show you live. So but the beautiful thing here, my advice is don't wait till everybody start cashing out and all that. Start now. And who knows, the profit may even be reduced in the future. Because I also know that I have gotten involved in some platform in the time past, because they are starting up, they leave their income high. Later on, they reduce it. So the early bet always wins in anything investment, I must tell you. And this is so early. So with that, let me go for 220. I will still have about 270 something, 259 left if I go for 220 package. 220 package. Okay. The VAT. So I'll click. So you can actually deposit, right? There are P2P where you can easily convert your local currency to USDT. I don't think they have enough or have people that has USDT to sell to you. So my candid advice is please use the popular platforms, Bybit, Binance, KuCoin, or wherever you get your USDT from. Get it there to be on the safe side. and before you come on board, just deposit your USDT through the direct deposit, right? So let me click on buy. It's processing.
You have successfully submitted your request.
So I have now 3 packages running under the crypto side, right? So this one has 90 days. This has 89 days contract left, 90 days contracts, and 30 days contract. The payout for 90 days and above are monthly for this crypto side. That is why I'm putting more of my money on the other side. The payout for 90 days and above withdrawal period is monthly. But for the smallest package, $55 and $110 is weekly. Okay, so I'd rather go to that side where there's a threshold within which I will withdraw. And I think it's about 2 days or 3 days I'll be able to withdraw. So it makes a lot of sense to me. All right, I must tell you the fact. You are my friend and brother. So have I answered the third question, madam? Have I answered your question? Please remind me.
Yeah, yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to unmute myself.
All right, no problem.
Yes, you've answered. So you've answered my question. So on the crypto, you said 90 days, so it's going to be like a week monthly for withdrawal.
Yeah.
But the AI song, you didn't
It's within threshold. It's within threshold.
Okay.
The AI job is threshold. So you saw the thresholds within a certain amount of profit realization you can pay out. So each package have their own profit realization, and each AI machine learning module you purchase, the higher the module you purchase, the higher the amount you get per each task you answer or you complete per day. So it makes a lot of sense too to me. So that's exactly how it works.
I know, just to know the withdrawal process. Thank you.
Yeah, just once you submit your address and hit withdrawal, it's submitted to that table, to their, what's it called? There's a name they call it again in crypto. So they will process it. So it's not like crypto exchange. Crypto exchange, theirs is different. These people, theirs is equally different. I've seen similar things like this before, but not this kind of business. All right, question. Comrade, please round up for us.
I have a question, please.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. The KYC, how is it mandatory if I don't have credentials for KYC?
It's not.
And I want to withdraw.
It's not. I equally ask that question because sometimes I may not be in where I am now in Nigeria, and I want to make a withdrawal. I don't want that issue at all. So I ask that questions, and I've seen it happen. It's not mandatory, it's optional. Some people don't even want to put their data online. They don't want to put their data international passport or national ID card or whatever. They don't want to put it online. So I believe they know exactly what people want. So it's optional. You just do it to validate yourself if you want to feel okay that you are, because it's there, but it's not optional. It's not compulsory. I've asked support. I believe you can also ask support. If you can see something dangling on the right-hand side, there's a support number or support line. You can chat them up on your phone or your laptop and ask about the question. So it's not mandatory. So no matter where you are in the world, so long as you're able to visit this website, you're able to do business.
Okay. For some of us that are network marketers, I don't know, is there a way you can throw more light on the network marketing aspects?
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity for us. At a meeting we had yesterday, I also mentioned that for people who are into network marketing, that is someone like me, someone like Comrade, and some of us, that is where our strength lies, and that is where we feed off. So, for example, I have some people who already signed up, some of which I don't know if anyone has purchased. And you see, like I said, direct bonus is 25%. There's a structure on that. I can take you to the slide, presentation slide, but there's a structure on that. 25%, second generation is 5%, third generation 2%, fourth 1.5, 1, 1, 1, 1, then 0.5. So it's 10 levels deep, right? And that is on that. And then on their rank bonus, it has to do with not money, for what I see here. And it's my prayer that I hit this in no time. I get this phone. And my target is not even the phones. Network enough. Let me share the screen once again. Yep. We live in Africa where anything is possible with our internet. So we have Visionary gets electric car. Okay, there's Innovator before Visionary, 250,000 turnover, all expenses paid to Dubai. I believe at some point I'm going to verify if it can be monetized. Me, I would prefer to monetize it, right? As I use the money to do other things or reinvest if need be. Then Visionary gets electric saloon car award. Elite, that is, Visionary is actually 600,000 sales volume. Elite is 1 million sales volume, and that is SUV, electric SUV. I think for my tabulation, SUVs, electric cars around, for us in Nigeria, for example, that should be around 30,000 to, I don't even think that, yeah, but 30,000, 30 million, sorry, 30 million naira. That should be around 20,000 or 20 something thousand, thereabout, dollars. So they have Icon, 1.5 million volume sales, apartment in Dubai. So I think they just did it generally so that people, no matter your location, will be able to be interested in the rank volume or rank bonuses. If anything, anybody we want to be part of this project, and we want to get these awards, seeing them. The phones, our latest phones, the trips, the cars, even the boys, everybody wants to drive an electric car. The gas costs are increasing every day. So that's exactly how it works with the rank bonus. But there's something I feel I forgot to mention. There is currently a promo going on somewhere. Let me see. I think it should be around somewhere. Let me come to the AI tax arena. I saw it somewhere. That's AI job. Okay. Pre-launch promo raffle draw. So stand a chance to win luxury apartment, electric cars, vacations. To me, it looks like these people, they have a deal in Dubai, or they have connection with a car manufacturing company in China or wherever, or in Canada. So because most of their major gifts and awards are either apartments or car gifts. So let's look at it. Win epic luxury gifts and instant cash payout by holding or upgrading your high performance AI computational package today. I think it has to do with the AI side, right? They have 19 days to the first raffle draw, which is going to be happening on the 30th. And ironically, coincidentally, I think it's the same day they want to do official launch of this product. I don't know how they want to go about it, but my advice to you is take position. That car you've been praying for, that dream electric car, you see them, people drive them around your neighborhood and you say, wow, when will I get to this level? Brand new car, not Tokumbo, as we call it in Africa. not fairly used. Brand new car. That is my target. Brand new car, apartment in Dubai, or I'll plead with them to monetize them if they can. I want to be able to have an apartment that I can manage. So, look, these are the raffle draw packages. Someone who buys 110 package can qualify for a cash reward of 500. 440 package on the tax side can qualify for 2,200. 880 can qualify for 2 iPhone 17 Pro Max. Maybe you have to sell one or you give one to your wife or husband. Another one is 4,400, gives you all expenses paid trip to Dubai again. Electric SUV, this is Tesla, right? Yeah, Tesla Model 3. Wow. So a $10,000 package. Put you into the raffle draw that gives this. So who knows? Imagine if you're the only one in the world who purchased this package. The raffle draw will go to you, I believe. I don't know how they plan to do it, but that's just how it is. So the more the package you buy, the higher your chances of getting any of this. All right. I think that's all for now. Comrade, over to you.
All right. Matthew, thank you so much. Before I make a roundup, a lady asked a question that said, of what time can you make a withdrawal? What you were telling me, it didn't clear to me, so I could really write a support. And a support reply me that for the the AR task, you can only withdraw on Friday. Anytime on Friday you place a withdrawal, you get your withdrawal.
Okay.
That limit shows that if you buy a package like on Thursday or you buy a package like on Saturday, I mean on Friday, and you submit your tax, if the money paid you is not up to that limit, you have to roll it over to the next week before you can earn. Also, referral is also paid on Friday.
Before you can earn, that is if the money earned is not up to withdrawal limit, you have to wait till the next available tax job days before you can complete it. Of course, it makes sense like that.
Yes, so that is how it works. Then again, for the
I have a question.
Commission, the same pay on Friday
I have
too.
a question.
Yes, go ahead. Ask the question.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, sir. Mr. Matthew. Okay. I just sent a message and I see that maybe you are not responding. On the ranking aspect.
Yes.
Yeah, is it on a single, most of the previous one that we did, we have a lesser leg and a bigger leg. That's a binary for you to rank one stage. So I want to know, then this one, do we have a lesser leg on a lower leg before you can qualify, or just one single direct be cumulative? Do you understand it?
Look at the screen. Can you see the screen?
Okay.
So
I can see the screen, but my phone is not too much.
Okay, it's
okay.
Three leg is based on three structure,
okay.
3-leg structure that qualifies you for the rank. So it's not based on one leg. So it's like 50% on one leg, another 50% on the other 2 legs, just like so many other binary systems.
Okay, that's what we call matrix.
Yes.
Okay. No problem.
All right.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right, guys. Earlier the better. If you want to buy a package, go ahead and buy it tonight. If you buy a package tonight, on Monday you make your first click, you start to earn. If you don't buy tonight, make sure you buy or Sunday, which is tomorrow. If you don't buy tomorrow, make sure you buy on Monday. so that you can start to earn for the beginning of the week. If you buy your package on Tuesday, you just lost 1 day. You just lost 1 day. That 1 day is off. If you buy on Wednesday, you just lost 2 days. So the best place to the best time to buy is between weekend like this. Buy your package or Monday morning, so that immediately when you buy, you
Yes.
can please press the button to submit and earn for that day. Remember, you cannot be automatically and be sleeping. It is detriment. However, enter on time. Many of you want maybe 1 or 2 confirmation. This is not a time to confirm. It is a time to join this business, because you know why? The business will spread far. It will spread far. Like Matthew now is earning $45 every day for just a package of 1,100. Now, let me throw more light to see that the company is well company that you can trust. Why? The extra you are paying, if, for example, if you buy a package of $10, you pay $11. You pay extra $1. If you buy a package of $1,000, you pay extra $100. The extra is not being counted as the package. That one is for tax. Any genuine company, or is an American company, you must pay tax. America don't play with their tax. If you don't pay tax, they see you as armed robber. They can't treatment. They will give to armed robber or a kidnapper. That is what they will give to that person and that company. You go to jail. America don't play with their tax. So if you are not saying you buy a package, you pay tax, because every transaction is being audited by American company. That is why they are paying that tax. Because someone asked me, why must I pay extra money on top? And they are not paying commission on that, because that money go to the government, which means America government to pay tax on that. That is why they are not charging you any fees extra. Like the woman asked the question, is there any extra fee? You have to pay any fee. It's that $1 fee you are paying to the TRC20. That network is the one that charge that network. I wish they are using PEP20 now. It would have been more better that they are not paying any charges at all. But anytime you use TRC20, you must pay $1. That's all. Apart from that, I don't think you are paying any extra money or any charges again. The money you are paying extra on when you are pushing a package is a tax. And I love any company that pay tax. When you don't pay tax, it's a trouble. There's one network I did some years back called One Life Network, owned by Dr. Puja Ignatova. He was arrested. They call it Queen of Crypto. He was arrested in America and was prosecuted. That was the end of that one count. The reason is that the charger for two count charge. Number one, money laundering and lack of tax paying. When you don't pay tax, America can never do anything with you. So if this company is a truly American company, they must pay tax. So that tax they are paying is not another assurance for us that yes, you can deal with this company. Even though I trust this company 99%, I'm still playing with caution. I'm still being careful. That does not mean I will just lose God. But I want you guys to join us. And there's the best thing, people. Honestly, I brought my pastor into this system. He says he's paying on Monday. He's doing a very huge package. If I'm privileged, I will screenshot his dashboard and we will probably show you guys. The reason why is that before I can tell my pastor is a winner, I'm a winner member. For me to meet my
It looks like Comrade network is lost. So outside any other question, I think we have done a lot today. I want to especially appreciate every one of us who has been on this call till this moment. It goes to show that you are ready to actually soar. You are ready to move forward. You are ready to make really good cash. Right. So I want to thank you for staying tuned till this moment. And at this stage, I don't know if Comrade can come back. If not, I will say at this junction, let's call it a day. Thank you very much once again. And We'll join again, same time tomorrow, same time, the same link. So even if we forget to share or send a reminder to you, all you need to do is to just, by that same time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 9 p.m. Ghana time, whereas again, UK time, you just click on the link and you find yourself right in the meeting. You don't need anybody to remind you again. Just click on the link. Please do well to invite your friends, your colleagues, your partners, your neighbors, even that's your enemy. When your enemy gets busy making money, they will stay off your back. So thank you guys for joining in. Bye-bye for now, and God bless you.